Next,
that leaves one class. Go ahead, Frank.
We'll go to the 7,200-pound modified tractors next. And our first driver up out of Mayville, Michigan, driving the Boss Hog, and the driver is James Martell. From Taylorsville, Illinois, driving the Predator, Doug Downs. And from Farmington, Minnesota, driving the American Transfer Company, Brett Berg.
Out of Wheeling, Illinois, many-time champion here, driving the Dirt Slinger, here's Bill Leischner. Out of Lampere, Michigan, driving the Wild Child, here's Bob Jostock. And out of Hartford City, Indiana, driving Mr. Twister, Scott Tedder.
From Cambridge, Iowa, driving the River Rat, Wayne Longnecker. From Centralia, Missouri, driving Oh Well, Gary Tidball. And from Paris, Tennessee, driving the Down and Dirty, Jerry Stewart.
Out of Waunakee, Wisconsin, driving the P-38 Lightning, here's Pete Rusted. Out of Springfield, Nebraska, driving the Beautiful Noise, here's Don Schulting. And out of Camden, Ohio, driving Multi-Chaos, here's Randy Petro.
From Litchfield, Kentucky, driving the Kodiak, David Richardson. From De Lorraine, Manitoba, just another invader, and the driver is David Prince. And from Stonington, Illinois, driving the Top Gun, Tom Bollinger.
And finishing out the class here, driving Track Fever from New Baden, Illinois, Kevin Frerking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our 7,200-pound mod drivers and everybody in the classes, other classes, a nice round of applause. And I think maybe he might be running some Chryslers here. We'll have to take a look at it. I think you're allowed 3 Chryslers, 4 Chevrolets. Isn't that the way it is, Johnny? 3 Chryslers, 4 Chevrolets are Hemi-type motors, Hemi head motors. So he's got Hemi heads here. We're ready to come at you now. James Martell and Boss Hog. .93, 173.93, 173.93. All right, I've seen this guy before. Here is one fine running tractor out of Taylorville, Illinois, right here. The Predator. The driver on board tonight, Mr. Doug Downs. A fine, outstanding tractor, ladies and gentlemen. Seen him I saw him win many times this summer. And let's see what he does. He runs on the ATPA circuit. Let's see what he does here as he comes to the line now. Doug Downs and that Predator, the Garst machine, on the line. Here we go, folks. Grab your ears, grab your hats. We're going bullet. Let's give him a nice round of applause, Mr. Doug Downs. Here's your pull distance. 240.47, 240.47. All right, a former super stock puller. This guy pulled super stock for years. A year and a half ago, he bought a modified. But if you are a super stock fan, you would have remembered the name out of Minnesota, Brett Berg. Here he comes to the line now. Brett Berg, folks, out of Farmington, Minnesota. 4 Chevrolets, all transverse mounted, as he comes to the line right now. Brett Berg, folks. And let's see what happens with Brett Berg. All right, right there for Brett Berg. Right there. Good shot. 229.07. 229.07. Engine tractors in the United States of America are, as we call them in tractor pulling, triples. We have another one here from Paris, Tennessee tonight also, Jerry Stewart. But I'll tell you what, this guy right here, he's not scared of anybody. He don't care if you got 5 engines, 4 engines, or what, he's going to come after you. The driver, Bill Leisner, out of Weldon, Illinois, driving the Dirt Slinger as he comes to the line right now. So here we go, tractor pulling fans. 3 in a row, all blowing Arius on the line. Here we come. Let's see what happens. All right. Number 3 spot, 228.54. Up next, from Lampere, Michigan, it's the wild child, Bob Jostock. He'll be up next. Bob Jostock been pulling for a long time here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, as he comes to us here tonight. Last year, he was 5th at Louisville.
Well, Butch Krieger, while you're waiting on the distance on that last pull, let's meet our first contestant for the Kentucky Soybean Association. Fact, hog feed is correct, and you have won a Kentucky Soybean Association t-shirt. How about that? I'm thrilled, are you?
Yeah.
8.95 for Jostock. All right, the full pull in this class is 240 feet, and we have 1 tractor out. 1 tractor out on a full pull. That is Mr. Downs at this time. All right, here's Scott Tedder now, out of Hartford City, Indiana, driving the Mr. Twister. Scott Tedder. Ready to come at you here tonight, Louisville, Kentucky, the first night of the 1999 National Farm Machinery Show Championship Tractor Pull. 512 cubic inches. 194.46. 194.46. 194.46 for Tedder out of Hartford City.
All right. Go back to Butch Krieger for more pulling action.
All right, up next will be Wayne Longnecker. He comes to us from Cambridge, Iowa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a twin turbocharged Allison on the front, fuel-injected Allison on the back. This guy knows what to do with Allisons. Here he comes. Right there. Got some pieces that came just a little bit loose here on the tractor, but we think everything is okay. Let's give Wayne a nice round of applause, folks, from Cambridge, Iowa. 218.68. 218.68. That puts him in the number 4 spot. 218.68. He goes into number 4. To be honest with you, we are working feverishly down there on the other end to try to get the hose fixed in order that we can pull the last class here tonight. So the guys are working really hard down there, and we'll have to make a little bit of a change here before we, after this class is over with, but the time it takes to remount it and everything shouldn't take too long, and we should be ready to go again. No doubt about it. On deck will be Jerry Stewart, the down and dirty tractor. I'll tell you what, you're going to have to what's a one to watch here tonight. Another one to watch. We've got 3 Ford motors on here, all naturally aspirated. Well, the carburetors, folks, it makes just a little bit of difference when you go pulling here against the big superchargers and the fuel-injected machines here tonight. All right, here we go now. Our next tractor on the line will be Jerry Stewart out of Paris, Tennessee. The down and dirty tractor. Here was your winner on Wednesday night last year. He won all the marbles. I said a while ago when Bill Leischner came up that was one of the best triples in the country. Here is the other best triple in the country right here. The down and dirty tractor out of Paris, Tennessee. Here's another guy that doesn't worry about 4 engines. He'll come after you in a heartbeat, no doubt about it. Jerry Stewart, the winner last year on Wednesday night. On deck, Pete Rustad, and in the hold, Don Schulte. Well, I'll tell you what, one of those engines just quit pulling. And when that one engine quit pulling, that was the end of it. Now, I don't see any belts broken or anything else, but that was all she wrote for Jerry Stewart. Let's give him a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. How about it? Jerry Stewart, folks. Tough luck here tonight. And that tractor was flying, and blower belt, front motor. When that front motor stops, he went to 2 engines like that. The life and breath of a supercharged motor is that blower belt. That blower belt turns everything. And when that blower belt goes, that's all she wrote. Quits turning those rotors in that supercharger. No air is pulled down inside the supercharger. Doesn't mix the fuel, shuts the motor off basically. That's it. Here's your pull distance now, 2:08.56. 2:08.56. 2:08.56. We're down and dirty. Pete Rusted's up next with the P-38 Lightning. 2 more Allison aircraft engines on board as he comes to the line. Last year, he was second. He finished second on Wednesday night last year. So let's see what we got for him now. On deck, Don Scolding, and in their hole, Randy Petro out of Camden, Ohio in multi-chaos. So here we go. We're ready to bring him right to the starting line. The Allison aircraft machine ready to come at you. Let's see what happens. Once your leader, Doug Downs, with a full pull of 240 and 47. We've had nobody else get to that area yet. Got some good tractors left though. Let's see what happens. .74, 192.74. And in the number 4 spot and on the bubble is Wayne Longnecker. Wayne Longnecker at 218.68. Okay, Butch, I've got another contestant. All right, here we go now with our next tractor on the line. And it will be Randy Petro. Randy driving the tractor known as Multi-Chaos as he comes to the line here. It's a fine, outstanding tractor. Petro, been pulling a long time. I remember this guy first started pulling many years ago. I'm telling my age, back at our old home track in Greenville, Indiana. He pulled a Ford modified truck many, many years ago. A Ford modified. Always been pulling. I guess he's been pulling since the early 80s. As he comes to the line right now. Also got a couple of two-wheelers besides having Multi-Chaos. So here we come now with Randy Petro. Folks, I tell you what, here's one to watch here tonight. This is a good running 4, no doubt about it. Let's see what he does. Randy Petro out of Camden, Ohio. Your pull distance for Don Schulding, 180.88. 180.88. 180.88. 215.44. 215 and 44, and that puts him in the number 5 spot after that hook. That puts him number 5 after that hook. Well, folks, you saw a lot of fire. Evidently, David Richardson is okay. He had a lot of flames coming out of that back engine. Most likely got a head gasket and a couple other things. And tracker was running good till that point and just let it go. Let's give David a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. David Richardson from Litchfield, Kentucky. Pro .61 for Richardson, 130.61. Okay.
Playing the game.
Thank you.
All righty, let's go back down to trackside with Butch Krieger.
Well, here we come with David Prince now. David Prince will be your last, from Deloraine, Manitoba, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes to the line here with his tractor, known as Just Another Invader. Loves these Allison aircraft engines, as you can see on board. Has done some more work, fuel injected these babies. He's ready to come to the starting line right now. Also, looks like we got some twin turbochargers on board also, as he gets ready to come to the line right now. We have another Allison ready to come at us too, the Top Gun machine sitting back there. And we finished the class out with Kevin Ferkering, of course, out of New Baden, Illinois, in the Track Fever. So far, living up. We have Brett Berg at 229.07, Bill Leischner third at 228.54. Here is your lead distance, or here is your distance now for David Prince, 197.83. 197.83 for David Prince. All right, now look, he's got his Allison aircraft engines. The other competitors here tonight have him in line. He's got them sitting side by side, ladies and gentlemen, with Top Gun. Tom Bollinger, an Engler chassis, and twin V12s, of course, side by side. The chassis coming out of Tim Engler's shop, of course, out of Princeton, Indiana, as he comes to the line right now. Tom Bollinger on the line with his Top Gun. And Mr. Bollinger last year was third on Wednesday night here. He was third. Let's see what he does. Whoa, that twin Allison made a good run. Let's give him a nice round of applause, folks. He's right there. Good run. No doubt about it. 224.69. 224 and 69. 224.69. Ladies and gentlemen, as he comes to the line here, Kevin out of Illinois, New Baden, Illinois, his tractor known as a Track Fever, as he comes to the starting line right now. Here we go now with Kevin Ferkring. He's ready to come at All right. Congratulations to Doug Downs. He is your winner here tonight. Second place going to Brett Berg. Third place will go to Bill Leishner. And fourth spot here tonight will go to the Top Gun. So those guys will report back Saturday night here at Louisville. Folks, let's give everybody in the class a nice round of applause. How about it? Okay.
Top three.
Hey, thanks a lot, Frank. Doug Downs, I watched you a lot this summer, but I don't think I ever saw this tractor pull as good as it did tonight. I saw you win a lot this summer, but you know, a great pull tonight.
I tell you what, when we talk about the Predator pulling team, that's what it is. Everybody worked in our shop till about midnight for the last week. We wanted to be really fresh when we come down here. We wanted to do a very good job. Thanks for having us here.
We're so glad to have you here. I hope you have made reservations to stay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we enjoy this show very much. We thank the Kentucky Fair Board and Zenica for having us, and we're really pleased to be here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a grand champion. Let's give him a nice round of applause. How about it? Doug Downs, ladies and gentlemen, out of Taylorville, Illinois. He is the demand tonight in the modified class, no doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, our trophy presenters here, Mr. Bob Hendrickson representing Zenica Ag Products, and we have Mr. William Toll representing the Kentucky State Fair Board and his grandson and friend right there. Okay. Brett Berg, I asked you a while ago, maybe the people like to know, why did you quit running super stocks? Tell me. I think you told me pretty good, but let's tell the people.
Well, I had a pretty good deal come along that got offered pretty good money for my super stock ride, so I sold it, sat out, went stock car racing for a couple years. Really miss the tractor pulling people. So we come back with a modified. I like to run a lot. We get some more passes in the wintertime with this thing, and we're having a great time.
Hey, that's good, and your tractor has really improved in the last 6 months, I want to tell you.
Oh, it's coming on strong, but this black tractor's awful tough. We're 11 foot off the pace again tonight, so we have to turn some screws here by Saturday.
Anybody you want to thank tonight, Brett?
I'd like to thank Zenica. I'd like to thank the fans. It's a great place to pull. We worked really hard to get here. We're trying to put a show on for you fans. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place man, Mr. Brett Berg. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Folks, there's a story here. There is a story here. No, I've got to go here. I can't believe this.
Don't go there.
Let me ask you something, Billy. How old are you?
47.
47. Okay. Shannon, how old are you?
24.
24. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Bill Leishner. I'm not to be a friend after this, but this is my friend Bill Leishner. And an interesting story was told to me tonight. This is his 24-year-old son right here. Bill's wife is pregnant and getting ready to have a little girl. So, 24 years down the road since you've had a kid there, right, man?
What?
28 years, huh?
Yeah, 28.
28 years. Congratulations, and as always, the triple made a great run tonight. The slinger was right there.
It ran pretty good, Butch. We veered to the right too much. I thought it would have the old hook in it, but it didn't do that.
No, I tell you what, I know you always have to ride a brake here at Louisville, but man, you're right on it tonight.
Yeah, I didn't have to ride the left brake. I had to go the other way this time.
Anybody you want to thank tonight, Billy?
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Tristler Seed, and the people at Zeneca put this on, and all the people of Owensboro do a fine job, especially all the fans. That's what makes this all possible.
Have you got your two-wheelers here?
Yep, they're both here and both running Friday night.
All right, good enough. Ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, I
all
want to
right.
thank the pit crew too here. Merle helps a lot. My son, there's guys up there. You can't do this without a lot of help.
Boy, I tell you, that's for sure. I know that to be true. That's no doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, a gracious third-place man, and he'll be back Saturday night. The toughest triple in the country right there. Let's give him a nice round of applause, Bill Leishner. Once again, our presenters representing the Kentucky State Fair Board, Mr. William Toll, and representing Zeneca Ag Products, Mr. Bob Hendrickson.